Hey guys, welcome back to my channel at Disney Bride's Diary. So today we are headed to Five Below. As you can see here, I was looking for all things Halloween and of course it did not disappoint. So of course, as soon as you walk in, they have their $5 section here that has some Halloween specific things. They have some large spiders, as you can see here, a pogo bounce. It's just a bunch of little random items. They still have some of their summer items left over. As you can see here, I was showing my son the spiders. Now, if you need a place to go for cheap, affordable toys that are pretty good quality, this is the place to go. Over here, they had a whole Hello Kitty and Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween section. So they had a little Hello Kitty headband, and I absolutely love this eye shimmer palette that is Nightmare Before Christmas. And just look at how pretty those colors are. They also have some face masks. If you want to make a little Halloween boo basket for your friend or family member, this is the place to grab your items because they just have so many cute things for an amazing price. Over here, they have this pumpkin kit. You have your paint your own pumpkin castle or paint your own haunted house. Don't support Ouija boards, so passing along that. Over here, we have some pumpkin slippers, football slippers. It is football season, of course, so that's great for Thanksgiving. Also, over here we have the Gremlins, Bride of Chucky, Beetlejuice. We have Jason, It, of course, and these are Squashmallows. Is it Squishmallows or Squashmallows? Either way, it's Squishmallow brand, which I love. You also have Lion King items, Chucky slippers. You also have some It binders if you want to have those for school. And then more Squishmallows, of course. And I'm just scanning around to see if I missed anything. I did notice there was a huge Nightmare Before Christmas section, so I was making my way around there. They do have a large Wicked section, some $7 items, as you can see there. And more Wicked items. They have these little mini backpacks. I love the Stitch one. They have Bluey as well. And then here is the Nightmare Before Christmas section. They have pillows, blankets, slippers, anything that you can think of. And coming up, they do have these little blind boxes that I will be showing you up ahead. Now, this was a $20 like blind basket type situation, a mystery capsule. And then just looking on the back to see what it had, I noticed slime. I didn't really have a chance to see everything. But over here, they have some Christmas ornaments. They had Oogie Boogie. You have some hats here, as you can see. And something coming up that was super new that I loved was a Zero remote control. Where have you seen a Zero remote control, you guys, from Nightmare Before Christmas? How cute is that? You can just imagine him floating along the floor as you control him. Super cute. Over here, they have skeletons, of course, that you can hang up. They do have some pumpkin items showing you more of the Squishmallows and what else they have. And then coming over here to, I believe it's kind of like the dollar section. It is actually the dollar section. And they do have some little card sets. They have bubbles. They have these little pet carrier things. I don't know what goes in there or what was in there, but anyways, moving along. They do have some bath salts. They have these melty beads. They have some squishy balls. And then, of course, to the right of it, they had some lanyards, as you can see here. And just a bunch of stuff. Let me tell you, everyone goes crazy over all these items. Then, of course, they have your Halloween shirts here. And I love these tote bags. Look at this Friday the 13th one. One by one, they disappeared Friday the 13th. And then to the right of it, you have Nightmare Before Christmas with Freddy Krueger. You have the Hellfire Hub. I don't know what that's from. Maybe the movie Hellfire? Let me know in the comments below if you know. Now, if you are a FNAF fan, Five Nights of Freddy, look at the Five Nights of Freddy Squishmallows that they have. I don't know the names of these bunnies. I just know my daughter loves it, and I grabbed one of each. So those were $6 each. You can't beat it because Squishmallows are usually like $13, I think. Then, of course, they had the Hello Kitty ones. They had Kuromi cinnamon roll. All Halloween edition items. You have your skeleton Stitch and then some little figurines, Hello Kitty, Kuromi. You have some little blind what do you call those things? Not blind bags, but little blind balls that you could open up, and it has the mystery items inside. And those were Hello Kitty friends. Then over here they had socks galore. It was Nightmare Before Christmas, more Five Nights of Freddy, It, Chucky. You can just get all decked out in Halloween. And this is perfect if you're going to Halloween Horror Nights. Coming over here, they have some cutie ghost items. The little hippie ghost, which I love. Pumpkin Hello Kitty. Side note, sorry in the background if you hear my children making random noises. When I narrate these videos, they make sure to make noise. So sorry in advance. More Hello Kitty items. Well, I'm still showing the same Hello Kitty. Over here, they had this little stitch box here with 3 stitches. One had skeleton, pumpkin. If you crochet, they have these little crochet kits. And this is the Stitch Mystery Vinyl figure. I had to grab one of those. Those are the 4 figurines that you could get of Stitch. One of them was Dracula. One is a pumpkin Stitch. Super cute. You have Bluey dressed up as a ghost. I got Adorables here. My son is like, what is that? Put it in the basket anyways. This, I believe, was a kite. I'm not completely sure. Coming around to show you some of the clothes. There was just so many good things this time around. Over here, of course, you have your makeup section. If you need to get hair clips, you have shorts. And I missed this little Halloween section here. You have some fake little pumpkins here that you could put like in a basket. You had little mini skeletons, some cherry nightgowns, some nightgowns with the matching shorts. And then over here, of course, is their t-shirt selection. They have a little bit of everything. So they'll have Sanrio. I love appetizers. I thought that's super unique. Of course, you have Scrub Daddy here, Halloween edition. You can get the Pumpkin Frankenstein edition. And over here, of course, they have the nail polishes. You have your eyeshadows. You have your lip glosses. I didn't touch too much on that section this time around because it was more about all the Halloween items. And if you stay tuned, you're going to see the stackable pumpkin figurines that you can put outside. They just have some pet beds here. They had a $7 like rest in peace pet bed there, as you can see. I just scanned over that quickly. You have some more squishmallow type situations, a sushi one, large pet pillows. Over here, I'm going to be touching on that large section in a bit. They had candy and baskets galore. Over here, you have some stackable skulls. And then just making our way through here. Of course, this is the toy section. So like I said, if you have kids or if you're a kid or teenager and you love collecting figurines or these type of things, this is the section for you. They have water guns. They have Nerf guns. They also have dinosaur items. They also have board games as well. You have crystal putty. If you need some items or fun things to do with your kids, they have it here. And you're going to see a lot of FNAF items. They have masks if you want to wear just a mask for Halloween. They have the Simpsons. I like this Howler Mini Snow Globe from Teddy Bears. You got Mario. Whoa! And of course, they have little trucks. They have monster trucks. Over here is more FNAF racers. All the characters there. And just trying to show you a little bit of everything. As always, you can pause the video if you want to see more of what they have little by little. And I believe most of these items are online as well. If you can't get it on store, you can always search online and see what they have in stock online, which is great. I don't know what happened there. I gave up at some point. Just kidding. Coming around here, they have these mini leopard backpacks for $7. And then over here, they have a whole pet section. So if you want to dress up your dogs, your cats, your pets, they have little pumpkin costumes. They did have some floating ghosts, as you can see over there, for $7. And they had a little whole 50% off section of these little skeleton heads. So if you're making like a haunted house type situation, you can come there and get a bunch of them. And you can see their Witch and Famous Fright House. I'm really surprised. Before, Five Below didn't have this huge section before. So this time around, I was shocked to see everything that they have. You have outdoor floor mats. You have some ghosts that you can put on the couch and have for pillows. Killer vibes inside. Of course, more hanging skeletons, which is pretty cool. You also have some inflatables. I like how they had the white skeletons and then also the orange skeletons, and just a bunch of candy, which is perfect for trick-or-treating. You have some Welch's fruit snacks if you want to go more on the non-allergenic option. Over here you have some sour punches. They do have more masks. Look at that creepy bunny mask. I feel like that bunny's from somewhere. I don't know where. Over here, they have these $5 ghost LED candles. And then, of course, you have just some room things mixed in, blankets. I love this pink pumpkin. If you're doing a pink Halloween vibe this season, you can grab that pumpkin. And then coming around here, of course, they have like headphones. You have your cell phone chargers, things for electronics. More Hello Kitty galore. You have this Toy Story racer. And then these are the inflatables, as you can see here. You can also be a banana if you want to dress up as a banana. Over here we have some jack-o'-lanterns, plastic ones. And then some neck pillows. Stuff everywhere. So they have the skeleton kitties. And then over here, this little Ursula Villains remote control, which is cool. I've never seen that around, so that's new. And then just seeing what type of mugs they have, what type of candles. This little drippy mug is pretty here with the iridescent colors. I didn't get a chance to smell all the candles, but they did look pretty if you are a candle lover. Over here we have Groot. I'm assuming that was a remote control Groot. I can't really tell. I scanned through that quickly. Then coming over here, showing you more of those stackables. Like I said before, if you're doing the pink pumpkin type situation, you have those stackable pumpkins there. And then making our way around here, there's a little bit of traffic. It was packed, you guys. Today for a Saturday, it was definitely packed at Five Below. I usually go during the week, but maybe it's because they dropped all these cool items. So sorry, I'm just showing you legs, showing you a little bit of the random items that we got there. You can see I got, like, my son threw in a plastic hand. I guess he thought that was cool. Moving along, you have picture frames. Let's see what stuff I got sideways. That exactly, Serena. They have some squishy bananas. And I was looking to see how their Hello Kitty section was. You have books, of course. I just realized they have books. I know they have coloring books, sidewalk chalk. You have some Hello Kitty lip gloss. I love this Little Mermaid lunchbox I'm going to be showing you. My son, he loves these bananas. They were just super squishy and satisfying. Over here you have some shovels for the beach. Candies galore. Side note, I love their baskets because they have a little handle on it and wheels, and your children can just push it along. Once again, we're going sideways here. I didn't realize I was recording, but you know what? You're seeing a little bit of the store here. Sideways, sorry. Let's see if I fix myself at some point. Oh, here we go. Going around. Okay. Here we go. Candy section. They had some pumpkin-specific items, which I believe I'll be showing you. Let me cut this out. So over here, they had this caramel apple that is peelable. That was pretty interesting to me. I've never heard of peelers before. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was super fun considering I love Halloween and all things fall. They had a bunch of pumpkin spice bites and, of course, this Alani Witch's Brew. I don't know about that. I heard bad things, good things. Anyways, reusable bags. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay magical.